The Id67 V2 is a $200 custom keyboard, or rather a barebone keyboard from Idobao, without switches and keycaps. Whether it is worth the money and what it can do, you can see in this video. Today I present you the Idobao Id67 V2, which Idobao kindly sent me for a review. They provided me with the grey and silver versions respectively. Of course, Idobao had no influence on the review, the rating is solely in my hands. The Id67 V2 is in the low to mid price range at around $200, considering all the much more expensive boards. Although it is in the beginning of the middle price range, it offers a really nice look and a sound that is not bad even stock. By modding you can still achieve a deeper sound which most people like. Possible mods would be the tape mod, the foam mod and the band-aid mod for the stabs. Before you get to the scope of delivery, where can you buy this keyboard? It is available at AliExpress and the official Idobao store. The package includes the keyboard itself, the necessary screws, some spare screws, 2 Keil hot swap sockets and a black USB-C coil cable which looks more like an old telephone cable, but you should just get something like an akko coil cable or a cable mod cable or something. The keyboard itself is made of sandblasted anodized aluminum, which was produced in an anodic oxidation process. The available colors are black, white, grey, pink, blue, green, red, purple and orange. I chose the grey version for a more neutral look. The bottom case is out of acrylic that provides a milky look. There is a brass weight in the bottom case, but you can remove it if you want to open the case. The angle of the case is 6 degrees and it weighs 1.13 kilograms with the PCB installed. What might scare some people is the integrated plate. This means that you always have to remove the switches to get the PCB out of the case if you want to do something to the stabs. The lighting, it is, by the way, per key RGB LEDs, can be adjusted per via. The Id67 V2 is of course compatible with QMK, but there's no official firmware yet, but you can use the firmware of the Id67 because they seem to have the same PCB. For many people the type of PCB is also interesting, it is a hot swap PCB. That means you can swap switches without desoldering and soldering. You can just pull them out with a switch puller and push in new ones. I will link some tools for building and modding a keyboard in the description. I also modded them, of course, before I assembled them. I looped these stabs, taped the bottom of the PCB with masking tape and put clear foam in the case and attached it. The switches I used at the time of the sound test were Gateron Pro Yellows, which I looped again after it's pre-looped to get the best sound possible. Currently I have the Akko matcha greens installed, which I got sent for the previous video. Now I will tell you the differences between the Id67 and the Id67 V2. The V1 has rounded corners, V2 does not. The V1 has worse underglow lighting and the V2 has better underglow lighting. The V1 comes with mute foam and case foam out of the box and the V2 does not. The V1's case has space for foam and the V2's case has very little or no space for foam. The V1 comes with the aluminium bottom and the V2 comes with acrylic bottom. V1 has no extra weight and V2 comes with a brass weight. And last but not least, the V1 is lighter than the V2 because of the brass weight in the V2. I hope the review has helped those who are looking for a new custom keyboard and informed the others sufficiently to be able to make such a decision soon. Praise, criticism and suggestions you can always write in the comments. If you have any questions, just write them in the comments and I will answer them.